Mm-hmm. Huh?
What the? Uh-huh. This man trying to get the extra $5 on that premium.
Mm-hmm. Might go get the butt plug. You said NLB's. The butt plug is different. I'm a toy expert. I used to work there. Let me stop. I used to work there. Now we just talking about anal beads and butt plugs.
And Quinn would have went with it, so.
Quinn been the hella gay lately. I'm not gonna start. Nah, I don't know. Nah, I mean they straight now. Nah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go. No, I'll talk to you later. Go ahead. Hmm? Help you? Oh, give me 1 second. If I lose what game? This game? This
The
game
next,
been over with.
this game, the next game, the game after.
Come on. You keep saying, all right, then come on.
Go over there. What is you doing?
Go. Grab.
I'm about to be right back down. That's why I was saying.
Oh, well.
Alright.
Hello, E.
You want to get down. Look.
So you want to get down now? Why you want to get down? Why you actually get up there? I'm getting my gun. I'm getting my gun.
If you see me go somewhere, don't go nowhere. Cause if you, oh my God, if you scared of heights, then don't go. Don't make sense. I'll let the sound go up here because the sound come up here every night. Like you usually like, no, I don't want to do that. Now come on, you have to get down.
Come on, Jaden. Don't ask to come up here no more.
Boring ass game.
Hello?
Yep.
Man, this game boring as hell. Come on. Damn, it's a boring ass game. Oh, it's 4th and 3.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Darnold from the gun. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. They were ball hawks last week.
I'm happy that Monte is happy in his
on
relationship.
defense in the first drive.
Monte seems like a very happy person now.
He does.
Even though he's still raging, man.
Sometimes what
Oh,
happens
he'll always rage mad, and he'll always
I
rage.
feel like nothing will ever change that. Monte have the best day of his life and still get on mad in the rage.
It'd be like that in 2K too, though.
They've intimidated them in a sense and got the ball.
But 2K, he can never get rid of it. You know? 2K is
No,
different.
But he'll still rage in it.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on.
Always will rage, yeah, no matter
now
what.
We've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down.
2K is like the white. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always get mad at him, frustrated, but you know, you always
get this one up to the 44-yard line.
That's what 2K is for a lot.
19 yards to pick up there.
I mean,
Move the
man,
chains.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, McKenzie. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Here's Jacobs, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
Serious? I threw a pick
4
right there.
yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's McKenzie. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. On second down, Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And he locates Luke Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 22.
Are you running out of bounds
Really
to save
been an ideal
time?
start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on
He's running
their
out of
first
bounds to
drive.
save
And that feels
time.
good,
We're like,
but you know on their side of the field, all we're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the
he's
game,
calling time.
and that may carry over for you.
Yeah, bro, my gun at? Where's
What?
my gun? Where's my gun? I hope I catch a pick 6.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Carr.
Monte, you dropped the pick and then Dunbar dropped the pick. Like,
He's going to be
y'all too
sacked
greedy.
back at the 23-yard line. Henry Anderson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Look at Troy Apke catching a pick. And I wasn't even much using him, E. He was playing man coverage.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Wow.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on
That
3rd
was
down.
And if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Okay, Jamal hit you. To end the game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Clemson, Trayvon Mullen. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Able to power through. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down now, it's McKenzie, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now this time, Carl throw. This is caught by Antonio Brown. First 9 seasons in the league for Brown were, of course, in Pittsburgh. Last year, though, growing concerns of his dissatisfaction in his role with the Steelers and the quibbles with Ben Roethlisberger. So he ends up being traded to the Raiders in March. 7-time Pro Bowler, 6 straight years of at least 1,200 yards and 8 touchdowns. Not a bad stretch. What a talent for Derek Carr to have on his side. On 3rd down, McKenzie. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now. We're good. We're good. You ready?
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Now. You ready? You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
On 2nd down, it's McKenzie. The second down play, not much better than the first.
Well,
Just a gain of one there.
I'm bummed in this one
Nowadays,
with that
NFL
Jones.
is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
On plays like this, where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Throwing again on second down. Darnold. This is Anderson over the middle. And they're going to get
going to boom time. Now, what's
40
the people
before it's
Harris?
taken down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
I was playing on my game for him. We're trying
to
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Or after still a rookie.
50, it's Darnold. Wide open receiver.
He's still a rookie.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
We should make a Pro Bowl.
I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Oh, best DB up the short.
Throwing again is Darnold.
Come on, Trap. You got it, baby. You got it.
Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
So, yeah, that's about to go to time. Try to spin this goddamn wheel. Hope for the best.
All right.
Fielded about a yard
So if I
deep.
tell you, I'm leaving out with $700, I said, no, all right.
And a pretty good
So
return
what's the
here.
most-
Got
what's
just
the most
shy of
you
the
can win?
25 at the 24
I wish I
yard
could look
line.
at the wheel from here, like from my phone. But they said, okay, so I know they got different kind of gifts. I know they got, like, for instance, like 2 for buffet, you know, like you get a free dinner or whatever. I know they got different cash prizes, like one might be $100. One might be $250. I know the max you can get, like the biggest reward, you get $500.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football.
There's a requirement you need is an ID.
Win first down.
You know, confirming your birthday.
6-7 yards on first down.
Like your birthday was in August, that's fine. And you need one of their rewards cards. So I'm gonna just go get a rewards card in there.
Touchdown, Oakland. Isaiah McKenzie, 76 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
So the dude said, "Good game, bro." He said one question. I hope it's not a stupid one. But it's what? But is there another button or move that hit stick
Jets
and make
offense
fumble?
coming up now to
Come
start
on
their
now, you
next
can say I
drive.
won't
They've
tell.
shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Darnold.
He said he's he said he's looking on YouTube to see if they got any ways to make people fumble.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
2 minutes, huh, point?
Picked up by DJ Reed.
Fucking Mario,
and that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it.
You
so
once
that's a
again,
nice job
I'm
of
out here.
focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Unless I start gambling. But I should be back in the next... Oh, shit. We might have a little traffic. So give me 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah, because there's going to be some traffic. It's about to be... it's 3. By the time I get out there, it's going to probably be 4.
To their 30-yard line.
Unless it's a long line.
Is the pickup
I don't know how that works.
First.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And Bryant's kick is good. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carr. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Henry Anderson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That would be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
To throw is Darnold. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Darnold to throw again. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Hey. 4 down.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. It's McKenzie. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
To the air again, Darnold. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Quincy Enunwa with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that will put them on top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year, and they only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones. On 2nd down now, it's McKenzie. Avery Williamson, the Jets' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And to the left side here, Wilson. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They go with Jacobs, and he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now it's Darnold, and that is incomplete.
All he does is 3 fucking plays.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. That one complete to Anderson. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Darnold completes it.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking
wide receiver, have a touchdown and
but
fuck
running
up?
backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Catanzaro's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th and turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. McKenzie. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Here's Carr to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. There he goes to the side. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Carr. Caught outright by Renfro. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Buying time to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Luke Wilson, his 1st touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
Hey, Orbit.
Now Carr again. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now it's Miller, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Darnold down to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. He was looking for a Nunwa there. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Carr. Now a desperation throw deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, it says you don't remember. You didn't say you wasn't.
My high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Hey, let's get him home. Let's go.
Carr to throw. Stepping up, and he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little
faith, came back
guess
with
what?
11 seconds.
It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting
that
he had the
last
lead,
drive, fumbled back times.
You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position.
And that's caught.
Oh, my God. I'm going to lose. I got fucking stuck on the line.
for a while. I mean, how do you let that happen defensively? One stop. I know that it's easy to say that from the booth, but
it is.
How do you let that happen, partner?
That's one of those where sometimes you get overzealous on defense, get out of your lanes, don't take care of your assignments. But let's just go ahead and focus on the offensive guy. Look what they got done.
Yeah.
They needed to make one play themselves, and they did it.
Yeah, that's the reverse side. It was a heck of a play and a heck of an ending to this script. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.